Okay, we're gonna see if that's gonna work. Happy Monday, everybody. It is like crazy hot here in Arizona. It was like 118 degrees is what my car thing said. But I just made him a shake and I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about something. If you guys were following me last week when I was doing, I'm just adding this, sharing this. As usual, if you're jumping on, say hi, let me know where you guys are coming from. How's your day? I want to know how hot it is where you're at, because it is 118 degrees at where I am and it is crazy, crazy hot. So anyways, I wanted to just jump on live and talk to you guys about why I'm never going to give up wine again. Okay, so if you guys follow me, you guys know I'm all about not having any rules, no restrictions, and all of that good stuff. But every once in a while, I get this crazy idea in my head to do a no wine challenge, or like in the past, I've done a no spending challenge, or I did an elimination diet that my doctor had me on last year, and things like that. So I've gone through all of those things where I have said, okay, I'm not gonna have wine for 30 days, or I'm not gonna have wine for 7 days, which is what I did last week. And a while ago, I said I would never do another 30-day challenge again, just because mentally it just was too much. And for some reason, I thought, well, you can do 7 days, right? Well, okay, so here's the thing. I could totally go 7 days without drinking wine, you guys. But the moment that I placed that restriction on me to go those 7 days for the Sean week, it was like a ball of stress. As soon as you put a restriction on yourself, or you think that you can't have something that you want, or, you know, or you just put a restriction on yourself with anything, like say you're gonna do no junk food for 30 days. As soon as you put that restriction on yourself, you're gonna want that thing more. And I ended up going 5 days without any wine. And I'm not just saying this about wine. I'm saying this about everything. I think that when we put restrictions on ourselves and we cut things out of our diet and we cut things out of our life that we enjoy, or that we think is going to be hard, it's going to be hard. And then what's going to happen? You're going to end up, you know, either lasting the whole time, or you're going to end up breaking your challenge that you gave yourself. And then you're going to end up like binging on it or whatever, you know. Like for me, I ended up having probably a little bit too much wine on Thursday night. And then I didn't follow through with the rest of Sean week for the weekend, because I was just like, oh, well, I already ruined it, so I'm not going to keep going. And I think that it's important not to put any rules or restrictions on ourselves, or like certain people can handle it. But I think a lot of people, when they do something like that, where they do like a 30 days of I'm not having this or that or the other, most of the time I see people turn around and they totally binge out on everything. And that's kind of what I did this weekend. And I decided on Sunday, I'm like, I'm never going to do one of these challenges again where I say I'm not going to have this thing for 7 days or 30 days or anything like that. My goal is to create a lifestyle that's a healthy, happy lifestyle, and that's what I want to create, want to help you guys do. So by me restricting something and sharing that and doing that is something that I don't want to teach you guys to do. Now, if I just go 7 days without having any wine and it wasn't a challenge, great. You know, that's perfect. That's what I want. I don't want to have to challenge myself to not have any junk food, to challenge myself not to do this, because as soon as I put that restriction on myself, it's like, that's all I can think about. That's all I want. And I'm going to go head first into it. So I really think that you guys should take my experience as a lesson and just remember that when you start putting restrictions on yourself, like you can't have anything, then it's going to be harder, and it's going to be, you know, you're going to want that thing more. Like for instance, I always talk about how I eat high fat, low carb, but I don't have any restrictions. Like I know my brain, like my belief is I have no restrictions. So if we have pizza one night and I want the pizza, I have it. If I don't want it, I don't have it. But I don't say I'm not going to have pizza for 30 days because I'm eating high fat, low carb. You know, so there's a difference right there. If you just make a decision and think about how are you going to feel? Like I like to ask myself this, like, how are you going to feel after you have this? and in 20 minutes? Are you going to feel good? Are you going to feel bad about yourself? Like, how is this going to make you feel? And that helps me make those decisions better. I know that I have control over my food now and what I eat, and most of the time the things that I do eat makes me feel good. But if we have tacos or something that I want to have, I have it and I don't restrict it. And I think that the reason I don't binge out on that kind of stuff is because I allow myself to have it, and it's just a thing. That it doesn't make a big difference. So I think we really need to start, everyone, needs to start focusing on just like creating a healthy lifestyle and healthy habits rather than having to restrict all these things. When I did the elimination diet, you guys, I stuck to that thing like so hardcore, and it really messed me up. It's very triggering for a lot of people to do that. And especially if you're coming from a place where you feel like this process of starting a health and fitness journey is going to be overwhelming, as soon as you say that you're going to restrict something, it's going to be even worse on you. So if you go into this diet without any, and I like what you said, Sarah, I do the same thing. As soon as you restrict, you fall off the wagon. But I don't even like to call it a wagon that you fall off of, because you want to make this just a journey that you just are going to continue on for the rest of your life. So I'm saying it right here. I'm never going to do any of those restriction things anymore, or say I'm going to go 30 days without this or treats or anything like that. I know it works for some people, but honestly for me, you guys, it just turns everything else around, and I end up binging, and it ends up crazy. And that can turn into a really vicious cycle where yesterday I didn't even want to work out because I had drank all the things and ate all the things, but then there was the review of the Shift Shop. So I ended up doing that workout, but I know that I have to jump back in and keep going. And this is why I like to stay consistent with the things that I do, because once you do that, it becomes a habit and it becomes easier to do. So I hope that makes sense for all you guys. I hope that, helps you guys out when you're going along your journey. Don't be so strict on yourself. Just start making healthy changes that eventually turn into habits that are going to keep going. You don't want to go on this roller coaster ride of gaining and losing weight. Do you? I mean, that totally sucks. I did that for a long time, and it's not fun. So the way that we get out of that is we stop restricting those things. We don't put any rules on ourselves, and we allow ourselves to just live and make the healthy choices. Decide when you're going to have something, but also, take a moment to make a healthy decision because it's going to make you feel good. And once you do that, then it just becomes more of a habit. Like, for instance, like soda. Like I rarely have soda. It's very, like, on a weird occasion when I have like Diet Dr. Pepper or Diet Pepsi or something like that, because I like Diet Dr. Pepper, but I normally don't have it because I just don't want it anymore. Like, I cut that out a while ago, and when I first cut it out, it was hard, but now it's not something that I like really crave or anything like that. So just one foot in front of the other. Don't put on all these rules on yourself. That's going to make things so hard. Just do better every single day. And if you don't do good one day, don't be hard on yourself and keep moving. So if you guys take anything from my lesson from last week, just move forward and keep going. So I just wanted to say thank you guys all for always joining, always jumping on here. I watched your video about your struggle with Adderall. That was pretty courageous of you to share. Way to go for overcoming your rock. Thank you, Nicole. I really appreciate that. And if any of you guys missed that video, it is pinned to the top of this page. And I think that I'll be sharing more about just me overcoming it over the past year, because I know that my story just came out, but you guys, I've been behind the scenes working on myself and creating these healthy habits that I'm talking about now, for over a year. Well, 6 years, other than, that thing that came up in my life, but I know a lot of people struggle with it, and I'm hoping that, I can at least help one person with that. So, thank you guys all for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the love, for always following me. I have spots left open in my Summer Strong group. So if you guys want to get into that group, sorry, I had a phone call. Okay, if you guys want to get into that group, or you guys have any questions about just starting on your health and fitness journey, and you just need some advice about one foot in front of the other, like where should you start, what should you do, and it's all overwhelming, I can help you guys put you in the right direction. So send me a message or post below, and I will get back to you. Otherwise, make sure you guys are sending me your questions for Ask Ashley on Thursday night. Oh wait, this Thursday will not be doing Ask Ashley. I got to figure out what day I'm going to be doing it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow night, because our CEO is here in town on Thursday night and is going to be talking to us. So I will be busy at that event. So maybe I'll either do it on Wednesday or Friday. Either way, send me your questions. I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I'm going to do it, and I'll get those all answered for you. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. I think I said it was Monday when I started, but this is literally, I feel like it's Monday. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.